I'm Julian Hannaford, I'm 23 and I train out of Wollongong, New South Wales. Goals for this year, I do want to make the games and I believe that I can make the games. If I don't make it this year, then that means I've got more to work on, which is okay. I won't 100% be happy, but that's all right. Like this sport, I'm so young, I've got so much time, and it's great that this sport, we get a crack every year. Like my favourite thing about the sport is you can always be fitter and you can always be stronger. So 12 months comes around and I'll be even fitter and stronger and give it another big crack. Yeah, so 2023 definitely brought some big changes. Broke into the top 10 at Torian last year and had a great performance at Down Under, and then I decided to switch over programs and coaches, which was a big decision and it was a tough one to make, and you know, a big decision like that, you don't make it lightly. I spoke to a few other athletes that I know have changed over programs before, and the main reason was because I was exhausted by doing it all on my own. And I know a lot of people can do it on their own, but I do a lot of my life on my own, and I wanted to have a support crew in this part of my life. So I switched over to Benny Garrard as my coach, and I got to train, or now I get to train with Ricky, and just have a whole other big team around me, including Charlotte and Joel and a couple up in Sydney, or a couple people up in Sydney, so Tess and Johan. So it's great having people around me to train with. It makes a difference, almost like takes a load off your shoulders a little bit. And yeah, I think that move was needed for me to level up in my training and in my performance.
So what's on today, Josh?
Running.
How much running?
We've got 800 plus 4.8 plus the recovery interval.
So do you run much, Julia?
Yeah, we run like twice a week. We usually try and come here once a week, and then the other run is either on the runners or like a longer run outside near the beach. Oh, my hair is wet now. Yuck. Ew. Yeah, we kind of here, we usually have like interval work. And like usually with longer stuff, I'm not very good at like maintaining. So like the goal, like we usually try and get fast each round. So like starting a little bit slower to give yourself a buffer to increase each round. And yeah, that's what I try and do. If you don't beat it, you've got to do it again.
I've been wanting to change over to Benny for quite a while. I don't know why it took me so long. He's a great guy, and he has he's very intelligent, and he's got a lot that he can teach me, especially in terms of mindset, which is what I need as well. Just believing in myself that I should be the best in a certain workout, or that, you know, and it's like, all right, like that's okay. Like it's okay that I'm not the best runner yet, or it's okay that I'm not the best at rowing yet. But we'll get there. Like in training, I've been working a lot on my engine, which I definitely feel a difference in, and I'm excited to showcase that at Torian as well. Again, that's one of those things that still isn't 100% there, but I'm excited to show the progress I've made. Emotionally and mentally, it's staying in control and being aware of how a workout affects me, or how you know, external factors affect me, and then how I can actually manage that. Which things I can have in my control and which things I don't have in my control, and then kind of going from there. And another thing that I've been working on is actually getting more sleep and being better with my recovery. I'm not the greatest at that, and I know that if I do become better with that stuff, then my training will then elevate again.
I'll probably just play around with a few different paces, see how it makes me feel. Like we've got some 800s for semis, so yeah, probably just play around with a few different paces.
Yeah, because I did see that they're going to have a course. It's not going to be on the...
Yep.
So...
Hallelujah.
Do you guys prefer the pace of it?
I need to fight.
Yeah.
No, stop. That's a good one.
I'm going to help you with speed then.
Oh, that was a good one. I feel free. Ready? I said I wouldn't, but I'm going to.
Oh, here we go.
I never made it as a wise man. Couldn't cut it as a poor man stealing. This is how you remind me. This is how you remind me. There we go. That's my rendition of Nickelback, How You Remind Me. 3, 2, 1, go.
It was a bit surreal. Like, that's kind of the best way to explain it. It's, I think, your first major international comp like that, you just have to sit back and really think about where you are and who who you're around in that moment. And that's what I did. And yeah, I literally watched that event back last night. I brought it up on YouTube and watched the live stream again, and yeah, it just ignites a fire in my belly and reminds me that, you know, I do belong amongst some of the greats. Just backing myself and knowing that it's not just a fluke or just a once-off. But yeah, it was definitely not taking back that experience. It was great. I hit those numbers, and those are the exact numbers that I wanted to hit and that Benny and I spoke about hitting. And like, we knew they were going to be solid numbers, but we still, like, there was still some heavy hitters after me, like Olivia Kerstetter and Denny Spiegel. Wasn't sure what they were going to hit. So I did like a little celebration. I remember like dropping the bar and just, like, you know, like letting a little bit of excitement out. But it's hard to know that to let the full excitement out when you know you haven't 100% won it yet, especially when, you know, those heavy hitters still got to come out. And then, yeah, I remember sitting there, like beside Royce Dunn, Christy Hollard and Bryony Chalice. I was sitting there watching, and in the moment that I won the event, when like Denny Spiegel dropped the bar, I just got chills all over my body. And I was like, oh, like, did that just happen? And it's, yeah, like winning an event at Down Under or winning an event at Torian's one thing, but then winning an event at Waterpalooza on a world stage against arguably the strongest women in CrossFit. You know, even now just saying it, it's just like, but no, like, I can be and I should be, and that's why I train, to be the best.
When it comes to that workout at semis, how will you attack it?
I'm on a sprint every 800 metre. Yeah, that's it. Unbroken on the clean and jerks. Yeah, if you don't do it like that, I just want to keep more of a mindset, like a bit of like a longer one. My mind tends to work faster than my body sometimes, or most of the time. So for one like this, if I can just slow it down in my mind, then I'll stay a whole lot more consistent throughout the whole workout. Yeah. So it's more about my mind than my physical abilities, I think.
Is there any workout you're looking forward to the most? I mean, obviously besides the snatch event.
Yeah, I'm looking forward to that last one. I think that last one will be a good race. The Echo Bike muscle up dumbbell lunge one. Yeah. The last workout's always good fun. Be cool atmosphere, everyone screaming.
And my mum and dad, they're like very similar to me in terms of they have a personality, and they're very big on just being you and expressing that. Anyway, at Torian last year, I told mum and dad that they had to have something pink for Saturday, so they went shopping, and that's what they bought, a pink cowboy hat, and they bought me one as well. And my dad knows me best, and he basically forced me to wear it. I was in no mood to wear it, but yeah, he basically forced me to wear it, and it just worked. It worked, it calmed my nerves. I had heat win, and I felt so happy out on that floor just doing me. I guess it comes from being a country gal, and mum and dad has known who I am and wanted me to express that. But yeah, since moving out of home, I listen to country music and I love it. It's one of my favourite types of music to listen to. When I earn my spot to the Games, whether it's this year or within the next few years, to me it'll mean that, like, initially it means that it's like the hard work's worth it, but like just getting to the Games once, that's not my overall goal. Like the reason I compete is to show women, young and old, and even men as well, that they can be whoever they want to be, and they can work as hard as they want to be, and they can still get what they want being them. You know, like growing up, I got made fun of because of my broader shoulders, and you know, all those emotional sort of things, and things that kind of scar you. Well, not scar you, but they're always in the back of your head. And yeah, I want people to know that they don't have to look a certain way to be successful in sport. And that's why, like, that's my why. So getting to the games is the ultimate goal. Or getting to the games is a goal, a part of the ultimate goal. And that ultimate goal is showing people that they can live however they want and still be successful. I want people to see how much I love this sport and how happy it makes me.